Hello and welcome back to the channel. While 4Loki isn't pushing in War this season, I did recently take my OG Vision up to rank 5 Sig 200. Finally had a chance to bring him into War and figured I'd do a quick War video kind of showing how he handles the current meta in Alliance War. So, really, these are 5 fights, majority of them against, defenders that have the defense tactic in there. So, a couple different options here that you can go with. This first fight, I'm going to use Shuri. Shuri can block unblockable specials. So not a whole lot there to worry about in this meta as long as, you just hold block when they throw a special. So, I'm not trying to do anything fancy here, just kind of a standard Shuri fight. And you can see there, I'm just kind of letting it hit into me. It's unblockable, but able to block it just fine. And of course, Professor X is being Professor X here, so a little bit harder to parry. We're just letting the shocks take him down, blocking the special, taking very little damage with her, and that, worked out just perfect for that first fight. So no big issues using Shuri on that fight. Next fight up, not a tactic defender, but still can be annoying. We're going to bring in Chioth. Wanted to keep this one in here because I've been wanting to record a Chioth video and haven't really had many fights that I've been able to do it with. So, this one will show off a little bit. I don't really do a lot of what you should do with her, which is, countering their heavy or their specials with my heavy. Being a war that we're not really pushing in, I didn't spend time really working on the spacing. I probably could have done it there. Her heavy has a ridiculously long reach to it. Here we're just trying to bait out a special 2. There we go. So we've got that. Should have thrown a special 1. The special 2, no need for it there at all. Really want to rinse and repeat special 1s there. So this fight is going on a lot longer than really what it should have. It should be over by now. 2 special 1s probably would have finished it off. I was playing a little cautious as well, simply because I don't like fighting Hulk now that he's had his buff. And there he goes. So you can see the special 1 really put some bleeds on there. And he's just ticking down and takes care of there. Now, for the next couple fights here, the next fight we do get to use OG Vision. This is the first time I've used OG Vision in War in maybe ever. So the goal here is going to be kind of slow play it a little bit. They're slower fights, but I never want him throwing a special. A little tricky with Namor because, he will at one point in this fight, you'll see he'll get, a full bar, not a full bar of power, 3 bars of power. But, really hoping that just by holding block, I'm able to, keep him from throwing that special. So, you can see he's up to 15 outrage and climbing. He's going to get to his 30, and he's going to jump up here in just a second to his full power bar. There you go. Now he's going to slowly tick down. I'm going to hit into him. And I'm going to throw my special 3. What really kind of wanted to do a special 2 there, but special 3 works as well. It drains a chunk of power. I was really hoping to get a special 2 in there to drain all of it. But now we're just going to kind of slow play it. Played the striker there just because I knew synthesis was coming up. And there we go. So he's completely drained now. Very, very clean there. Kind of missed the counter on his heavy. I dex back twice instead of once. Not a big deal. Lightly boosted here. Not real typical war boost, but still, handled that Namor fairly easily. A little slower, but didn't have to worry about a single special the entire time, which was really the goal going into that fight and how I wanted to play it. Next fight, not a tactic defender once again. Just going to use Shuri here. Really simple fight. I've really grown to kind of like Shuri for fighting Atuma. Don't have to worry about the thorns damage. You're applying shocks, so you don't have to worry about the hydrations too much. You still kind of have to look out for them because you're not parrying a lot, so you're going to have less, charges there to apply shocks with. But as long as you're smart, you get your special ones in, so that you're able to apply the critical shocks. It's going to work out just fine. You can see right now he's got 0 hydration. And I'm just kind of slowly building up the critical shocks, not really doing anything out of the way to refresh them. Just getting 4 or 5 for every special one, refreshing them with a special one. Once again, not the fastest champion for this fight. There's other champions that can do it faster, but safe, simple, easy. You're going to see here, we get up to 17. We're going to throw our special, get a heavy in just to refresh him, and he's going to tick down the rest of the way. All right, next fight up is really the fight that OG Vision was brought in for, and that is this storm up here on Boss Island. Aspect of Evolution, Enhanced Special 2, Tactic Defender, gonna be a pain. Increased power gain, you name it. She's gonna throw specials, and eventually, the block damage and the chip damage from just trying to block a special is gonna get ridiculously high. So kind of the same plan here as what I did when I fought Namor. I never want her to throw a special. So I'm gonna slow play it. There's a special 2, drains her power completely. Perfect start. We're gonna get up above a bar of power. Once I get her above a bar of power, I'm gonna drain her again. I was actually trying to do that to keep her from getting, more of the daunted charges or crush charges, whatever they are on me. But, it didn't work. There we go. We get Synthesis again. Special 2, completely drained. Working very, very well so far. Like I said, with OG Vision, not the fastest fights. There we go. We're gonna throw a special 1, drain her back below a bar of power. She's at 50% down in 45 seconds, so it's not terrible. Just not the fastest. And of course, not running recoils, throwing this many specials with recoil would be deadly. And, so far so good. Just going to continue to drain. You'll see that I cut combos short from time to time because I'm not going to make it over a bar of power before, she would. And I don't want her to throw one. So I'm just blocking, I'm biding some time, waiting for Synthesis, and there we go. Now I can hit into her again. And we're going to get the Striker in to give her some more power. And now we're going to drain all of it. So that was a decent special 2 with a full 3 bars of power drain. There we go, special 1 again. Took some chip damage, yes. Other champions could probably do this fight faster, but I don't know if any of them are safer than what I'm doing right here. Another parry, combo, special 2, and she's down. So there you go, just a couple quick fights showing OG Vision in Alliance War and, kind of what he can do as far as being able to control the tactic defenders. Is he the fastest? No. Is he safe? Yes. You just have to slow play things and take your time with it. So hope this video helps you out. I hope you like it. Please leave a like if you do. Leave any comments that you'd like. I'll be glad to respond to them, answer any questions. But until I see you in the next one, take care all.